Welcome to Plot Off the Press, where we talk about movie and Carter shows his almost A cups on camera.
These jailhouse titties. Real.
And sometimes his pasty white frog belly alpine snow legs.
That's all the time, by the way.
Okay. Today we were talking
together,
about
they work just as well.
I got you. Today we're talking about the 2020. Is it 2020? Or for Ford
2019. 2019, I believe.
Ford versus Ferrari, directed by James Mangold, underrated director.
Yeah, that is. But he's got like two bad movies, but okay.
I like him. Logan, classic. Real interesting movie, and I noticed it too once watching them how they kind of the Ford vs Ferrari and Rush kind of interconnect.
Yeah.
Because the same time period, same racing, based off different folks and everything. But it was nice. That was a nice choice. Whoever, you know what I'm saying, if y'all coordinated doing these movies, it was nice that they interconnected and kind of worked together. So good job. But yeah, Ford vs Ferrari. Taylor, take it away.
Well, so first thing I want to jump into is the rating. It's an 8.1 out of 10 on our favorite movie database. I'll jump off on this one. I actually want to give this one an 8.5. And I really enjoyed this movie. I've rewatched it a bunch of times since it's come out. I really did not mind rewatching it for this episode. And I just love Matt Damon and Christian Bale kind of playing off each other. And I love, this is a very well put together racing movie, just because it's not too much race, it's not too much acting. I, at my previous job, used to work with Ford. So the way these Ford guys act are really how the Ford guys act now. So it was just kind of like chalking me up there.
So
nothing's changed.
2000 teens as opposed to 1950s. Same thing.
They still act the same way. Like, there's a big group of people that all fall around and kiss ass, and there's always one snake in the grass. So, Nick?
Man, I'm going to give it an 8.1. And I believe this is maybe the second or third time where one of us has rated it exactly as the IMDb. I don't know the official stats. I have to do some research on that. 8.1, definitely an 8+ movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it reaches 9 territory, even though I really liked it. I like the directing style. You said it perfectly as far as the balance between racing, drama, acting, characters. It was very well balanced. Fucking Christian Bale's a fucking madman in this movie. Matt Damon's got a ton of swag in this movie, and it was really, especially for me, just never being a true car person. I was really into the movie. 8.1. That's me. Casey Carter.
I gave it a 9, just like I did the last one.
Right.
I just really enjoyed these movies this week. Super rewatchable. I really don't know how many times I've seen it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's fun. Y'all are gonna think big cheese ball. It's fun, but it also has heart. You know, there's a little bit of both there.
Because there's a child in it.
Because I cried at the end of it. I mean,
you cry.
And I don't cry.
Because they come in 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, not that part. I don't think you should have done that. But anyway,
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I did. I teared up at the end, that's for sure.
No.
Well, that's very nice. I'm going to give it an 8.7, even though I enjoy and you'll edit these into 2 different shows, but we also this week we did Rush and Ford versus Ferrari, which are both very, very good movies. I think is what made this an 8.7 as opposed to Rush is that I don't give a shit about their relationships with their wives. Fuck it. Who cares? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Christian Bale has a little bit, but did Matt Damon have a girlfriend or a wife? Nope. Doesn't care. It pertains to the movie, and it's racing, and it's done very, very well. And so I think this one's done a little bit more because a little bit what it is with his wife, she's insane.
Well, he's insane as well.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, she's insane.
You're talking about
like,
the car scene.
Yeah, where she, like, it's very fun. So, whereas, you know, with Rush, there's this, you know, a couple different scenes like, you know, well, I'm a woman, you're not, fuck you, I don't care. I'm a race car driver, craziness. So that's why I think this is higher rated for me than that movie. But yeah, very good movie. And also, is it James Mangold?
James Mangold.
Oh God, he's made some bad, maybe 2 bad movies. But anything else?
He did Walk the Line. I mean,
He did what?
he did Walk the Line.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
That's another
I said
film.
fuck. I said
Hey,
fuck that movie.
Push him out of the chair. Push him out of the
I
chair.
said fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. But he did Logan. Great
Fuck
movie.
that movie.
Did he do the last something hotel or whatever?
He did, real quick rundown. Heavy, Copland, Kate Leopold, Identity, Walk the Line, 310 to Yuma, Night and Day, The Wolverine.
Hold on, Kate Leopold, you got me.
Logan, Silver Flame. The Wolverine, pretty bad. I don't know.
Well, I don't like the Wolverine.
And Girl Interrupted.
Better than
what?
Logan.
Girl Interrupted.
Oh, fuck Girl Interrupted. That made fucking Angelina Jolie a fucking star. Fuck her. She was good in one movie,
I would
and
fuck
she
her.
got a fucking Academy Award nomination, or she won it or something. And then I
fuck
had
her
to
in a
fucking
heartbeat.
watch her in fucking movies.
Hang on, Taylor, what'd you say?
Fuck her.
I would fuck her.
Yeah, you would. Who wouldn't? I mean, like, I'd like let her hand fuck me, but other than that, as long as she didn't speak, Jesus Christ, she's such a bad actress. Ugh.
Okay. So,
Anywho. 8.7.
8 points.
Fuck
Okay.
everything.
All right. So let's jump on to favorite character then. I'll kick this one off, and it's going to be a little bit out of left field. I really enjoyed Leo Beebe or Josh Lucas, just because he plays the
He's a
perfect
dickhead.
douche. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
He's the guy
really.
from Alabama, right?
Yep. He's the voice for Home Depot.
Who is he?
Yeah, he
all
is.
those Home Depot commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And continue what you were saying, Taylor?
But I mean,
Sorry.
he plays the perfect douche. You had that zone, and it's like every time he comes on the screen, you know you don't like him. You know, like if he was near me, I would just kick him in the nuts. He'd probably sue me, but I just want to do it anyway.
You could, because you couldn't kick that high to his nuts because he's taller than you are. But okay.
Okay.
Just oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Carter, who's your favorite character?
Oh, Christian Bale's the best character in the movie. Sorry, he's an asshole. And he's fucking right constantly. It is Christian Bale. He's fucking awesome in this
Did you
movie.
say he's
And
white
then
constantly?
what's that?
Did you say he's white constantly?
Well, I mean, he is. I said he's right.
Oh, I thought you said white. I was like, that's
Correct.
really bizarre.
Correct. I mean,
But he is also white.
well, I mean, yeah. So yeah, it's good me on that. I mean, like, but I mean, like, when did this turn into?
I mean,
this-
he's not frog belly white, but
Well,
he's
no, but
white.
when did this turn into some sort of rally I didn't know about? Anywho, yeah, sure. No, he's most fun, and I love him. In an interview from way back in the day, is that when he was doing The Prestige, he said, "Yeah, this is the first movie I'll do. I'll have to speak in my natural speaking voice. Like he didn't have to use an accent." And so every time I see Christian Bale, when he actually gets to use his British accent, I always think of him like this. Like, oh, I get to use my natural speaking voice. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. Oh, I got to drive a race car around. And I talk like this the whole time. I don't know why.
H-A-P-P-Y. H-A-P-P-Y.
See, exactly. So I knew someone else would be fun with me.
I got you.
Yeah, but he's the best character.
Okay, I'll piggyback off that real quick.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh,
Fuck,
Tom
I'm
Taylor's
sorry.
the next card.
that's fine. Go ahead, Nick.
Just because mine is also Ken Miles, Christian Bale. He's a fucking maniac. He don't care what nobody thinks. He's a little bit insane. He's just, and knowing Christian Bale, he probably learned how to build the car, learned how to actually race, learned how to speak in his natural language because somehow he's Christian Bale.
And he might have ate some of a race car somehow or something.
But I do want to throw out there the previous That Guy champion title holder who graduated from That Guy status, John Bernthal. I think he's a real close second in the movie. I like him.
He is good. He's just not in it enough.
Right. His part's very small, but he used to be the that guy, but then Walking Dead kind of boosted him up. But yeah, so former that guy champion, John Berthal, number 2, Kim Miles, Christian Bale, number 1.
I loved him in fucking Wolf of Wall Street, doing the fucking weights or whatever. He's the coke dealer.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean,
outside
loved
of
him in that. Yeah, boom. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to agree with y'all on that because my favorite was Matt Damon, Shelby.
Well,
I mean, the way he delivered his lines.
Excellent choice. There's no.
Yeah, I enjoyed that for sure.
That's all he did. He just delivered his lines well, or
I mean, it was just. I liked him. What else do you want to know?
I did like I thought he did okay on a Southern accent too. A lot of people kind of fucked up the
yeah,
Southern
we did
accent.
talk about that.
Yes.
A lot of people fucked that one up.
That's true. That's true.
Because not a lot of actors can do a Southern accent.
It's either. Oh, he's talking a Southern accent. I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense at all. That's not it.
He can do it, and Kevin Spacey can. I don't know about anybody else.
I mean,
and for not being Southern.
Definitely. How'd you feel about his accent, Taylor?
Actually, I thought he did pretty well. Honestly, I'm kind of with you. He's one of the few people that kind of can pull it off without making it sound cheesy.
Right. Or like over dramatic.
Like a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah.
Well, that's what killed me about Hustle and Flow.
Mine.
M-A-Y. Like it was just so terrible. Like, a dog ate a man ate a what? Hold on, what is this guy doing right now? It's like you're supposed to be a pimp from Whitehaven. That's
what's
where we're
from. But still, you say y'all.
Y'all. That's what they sound like there.
Who's they?
The pimps from Whitehaven.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Okay, so let's jump into favorite scene then. I'll kick off. I really enjoyed the scene where Henry Ford gets in the car with Carol Shelby and they go around the track.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Taylor. Yeah, that's literally all.
I mean.
Well, shit. That's what that's literally what I have written down is Henry Ford cries because he's never felt that much power.
Henry Ford,
and he never. And
I've got something different.
Oh, okay, good. But he never, he's like he's the owner of the shit, and then he actually sees what it does right there firsthand.
Well, I think that part is funny because I mean, like when he sits down, it's like, "Are you ready?" He's like, "Look at the name on the steering wheel. I was born ready," and then he cries like a little bitch. But I enjoyed the fight between Christian Bale and Matt Damon when they get in the fist fight, and it lasts for a second. Then they're just both lay down, and it's like, "Oh my gosh!"
And his wife comes out, and she's like, "I got to go back to the grocery store."
Right, and he has the bread. He's like, "We need some more bread."
Yeah, I love how his wife asks if they want like a soda, and Ken Miles is like, "Yes, but don't give him one."
And she brings back one for both of them anyway.
Yeah,
I just thought that was funny. I enjoyed that.
Carter, so you agree with the Shelby scene?
I do, but there's another scene, and as I listened to her talk, I fucking forgot because I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
And what it is, it also Henry Ford sitting there,
and also just great acting by the actor of Henry Ford for crying like a bitch. Excellent.
Yes, but I mean, I don't know if it's. I can't. I don't recall. We had to pause for a second.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I don't care.
I can't hit pause on this one.
Don't do it. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna.
I know.
Hang up. Don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Don't hang up.
No, there's.
No comments
moving on. You're moving on.
Heard.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about casting. Do we change some people out?
I did not.
The only one I thought about was some of the Ford guys, but kind of like you said, what's his name is that guy from Walking Dead. I can't remember his fucking
the Punisher.
Bernthal.
But the Punisher.
I thought they all kind of fit the roles pretty well.
No, it's very well cast. There's no point.
I do have one off the top of my head that maybe one of the only recasts I would have done would be Matthew McConaughey as Shelby Carroll or Carol Shelby.
Who now?
Matthew McConaughey and Matt Damon's role. Especially if Matt McConaughey pulled a fucking Christian Bale and got a little chubby, I think that would be awesome. Because he's out from Texas, so his natural voice is going to be on point.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, not be bad.
All right.
Now you're gonna sit down. You're gonna race Ferrari.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but
that's your Matthew McConaughey voice. Okay.
all right.
Okay. So let's talk about the director, James Mangold. Like I said, he did do Walk the Line, Ford vs. Ferrari, Logan, Heavy, The Wolverine, which I did actually like better than Logan.
No. Logan's way better than the Wolverine. I like the Wolverine, but like Logan's way better than the Wolverine.
Logan's borderline a masterpiece.
I can defend my opinion, and this is because it's only my opinion. I know that Logan is probably a better movie, but the problem I have with Logan is that it's too ethereal. He's doing too much running around. And I'm sorry, I just like seeing Wolverine where he is Billy Badass, running through the woods, invincible, and he's just not that way in Logan. And also, I really don't like seeing Patrick Stewart in a more senile way, unless he's in that.
Well, here's the deal. Also, then I give you on that, but here's the deal. Like, I do like the Wolverine, aside from the train scene where and it's cool, but still, Logan. It's rated R, and even Patrick he goes, "Go fuck yourself" or something like that. Like, I mean, that's what makes it so much fun. It's rated R. If the Wolverine was rated R, sure, but it doesn't make any sense from the point where at the end there's like it goes to like X-Men Days of the Future Past, but they drill out his fucking claw. It doesn't go anywhere. Whereas Logan is just definitely a standalone movie, whereas Wolverine could be tied into something else.
So do we think this Ford?
Both of them are very good. Both of them are very good.
So do you think this Ford versus Ferrari really stands out for Mangold? I kind of do. I think it's a whole different side of his films. It's not fantasy.
I give it 8.7. Yeah, it stands out for sure.
Any comments from your side, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I was just quickly looking at his filmography, just to reorient myself. I definitely think this is a standout because with the Logan Wolverine stuff and maybe even his earlier stuff with the Walk the Line and 310 to Human, the drama-y kind of Western feel, like you can kind of see the evolution over time.
I loved Walk the Line.
It's not that good. 310 to Human is really good.
Carter doesn't like
310 to Human with Ben Foster and Russell Crowe, correct? Very good. Excellent cowboy movie. Modern day cowboy movie.
Boring.
Carter doesn't like music. That's the problem.
Do what?
Carter doesn't like music.
Definitely.
I don't like music.
You don't like music. That's why you don't like Walk the Line.
That's not a musical. It's just not.
That's one of Joaquin Phoenix. I love that movie. We want Joaquin Phoenix best performance.
It's just not that good. I mean, it's fun, but it's not great. What it is that he, Joaquin Phoenix is very good at being Johnny Cash, supposedly, but other than that, what?
But
it's not that and she's supposed to be great. What it is that everyone loves the way they harmonize and being those fake characters, and it's like, oh look, the songs are really good. Fuck you. The movie was not that good. The movie was boring. It was fucking boring.
Okay.
Fuck you.
X him out of the podcast for a minute. I'm gonna die on that hill too. But to finish my comment, this is James Mangold's top 3 filmography. It's probably number 3, but it's definitely one of the standouts. You guys' comments on director?
No, we're good.
No, I mean, so 3. Is it his third or is it? I think it's his first.
Really? It goes Logan.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll go Logan.
Then it goes Walk the Line number 2. Then it goes this one. Then it goes
Walk the Line does not come in.
Then it goes Preaching to Yuma. That's top 4.
Into what?
That's top 4. Logan, Walk the Line, Ford vs Ferrari, Preaching to Yuma. Boom.
Okay, I'll give you 3 to you, but last. But yeah, no. Walk the Line does not come into there. Nothing happens in the movie.
Taylor, take it away.
If it's Johnny Cash, everything fucking happens, you piece of shit.
Right. Oh my god. That's why it's in nobody's top 10 ever.
All right, so
it's not that good of a fucking movie. I can argue this all I fucking want to. Don't fucking go stop. That's the point of this. Sorry. All right, so now I guess we have to end it because, y'all are
your
wrong.
tangent went too long.
No, because y'all are wrong, so we have to end it. So it's fine.
So let's go into plot holes and final comments. So,
I've got a comment for Taylor. Because you're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this, Taylor. I've got a comment. So this movie, I did a little research.
Ooh.
This movie was formerly titled Go Like Hell and starring Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, but they scrapped it. They scrapped it because the budget was too high.
They scrapped it because they knew it would be fucking terrible.
Oh,
but I read that and I even wrote on my notes, Taylor will hate this. Taylor will hate this.
But you know what? Brad Pitt wouldn't have done bad as like Shelby on this one because it's similar to like the Moneyball role, so it would have been bad. But Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise doesn't have a personality. He shouldn't be in this movie.
Yeah. Heard that.
Cool.
That was my fun comment for you because I knew you'd hate it.
So I'll go first. So final comments. I really enjoy this movie. I mean, we talked about it at the beginning. I've rewatched it a ton of times. I'll probably rewatch it again here in a few weeks just because I can. And because, fast cars, who doesn't like that? I do have a quote, though. I want to call that one out. It's Carroll Shelby. He says, "When I was 10 years old, my pop said, 'Son, it's truly a lucky man who knows what he wants to do in this world, because that man will never work a day in his life.'" And I really just, that kind of hit with me, because if you like what you're doing, it feels a lot different.
I've got 2 quotes, or if that's what we're doing. So one is when Shelby steals the stopwatches. Another guy's like, "Nice stopwatch." And he said, "Want one?" They're Italian. I just thought that was just classic, just funny. And then at the end, when the little boy says, "I recognize that wrench. My father threw it at you." And I was like, "Oh, going back to my favorite part, So,
did
anyway,
you cry at the end of that one too?
This was the one I teared up at the end. Not the other one. This one. Get it? Come on now.
I said, "Oh, Chris Hemsworth." Oh.
No, I didn't tear up with that one.
Oh,
I didn't write it all down because it's too much. It's like it's 7,000 RPMs. Like it just kind of blends together. Whatever. It's like yeah, exactly.
The world slows down.
Exactly. So
I got you. My quote was kind of similar. It's not quite a quote, more of an exchange. It's when they're talking about the rule book or whatever, the rules that change from year to year, and they give them the point or the infraction, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why'd you do that? What's that for?" Blah blah. Christian Bale, and then Carroll Shelby runs over. He's like, "What's the problem?" He's like, "The problem is that Bill's an asshole." That's my favorite quote.
Yeah.
Out of the whole movie. The little exchange, just because Christian Bale got to be a little more looser than he usually is in a lot of his serious roles. So I like that comedy side of Christian Bale. But Bill's an asshole. That's my favorite.
So what are your kind of wrap ups on the movie then?
The wrap up on the movie is ended up finding myself way more interested than I thought I would be about that particular topic, the 60s, 70s, 80s with the Ford stuff. And I didn't really know the history behind that too with Ferrari and Ford and the Shelby Mustang and all that. Didn't quite, because that's just a popular thing that we see. We see Ferrari, the name Ferrari all the time. We see Mustang, Shelby Mustang all the time. And I didn't even know that Ford was originally going to buy Ferrari.
Yep.
And that would, that's a whole alternate fucking universe. So I found all that interesting. I thought it was good. Racing scenes were awesome. Cast was incredible. Really solid movie. I don't think it just has that flair that gives it a 9+, but really fucking good movie.
I agree. Watch it.
It's great to watch. It's very fun.
All right.
It's very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Plot Off the Press. We will upload this one. Again, this is our first remote one. I have officially now moved. So if you guys keep liking and subscribing and doing those things, I can quit my job and move back to Memphis and sit with Carter and with Casey and Nick and hang out.
And get drunk and argue about it.
And more
Me first, though. Fuck off, y'all.
And more
It's because we showed
importantly,
your leg.
hold on. More importantly, was Boodog the Border Collie.
Who's
Yeah.
on the fucking border collie, though? Yes, you were
So-
correct about that.
So thank you for
She was-
joining us.
If anybody didn't know about Bulldog Border Collie, you're missing out.
And until next time, bye.
Bulldog Border Collie. Hello.
Bye.
Hey, Bulldog Border Collie.
No.